The original builder of the temple Kinkaku-ji was Shogun Ashikaga Yoshimitsu. It was built in 1400. It was used as a retirement home for the shogun. Musukokoshi converted the retirement home into a Zen Buddhist temple in accordance with the shogun's will. The buildings in the temple complex were burned down during the Onin Civil War, which lasted from 1467 to 1477. The only temple that wasn't completely burned was the Golden Pavilion. Despite being kept safe from the war and standing for 550 years, the temple was burned down in 1950 by a crazy monk. Then in 1955 it was rebuilt and gold leaf covered the upper stories. Each floor of the temple has a special name. The first floor was called Husin in Japanese, and the Temple of Dharma Water in English. The second floor was called Chondo in Japanese, and the Temple of Sound Waves in English. The third floor was called Kukuyocho in Japanese, and Superb Apex in English. Apex means top or peak. Each floor has a different architectural style. The first floor is inspired by the Heian mansions of the 11th century. Another way to describe it, it is the Shinden style. The second floor is inspired by a samurai house style. The third floor is inspired by the Zen style. The architecture of the temple was changed when it was rebuilt. Originally, the ceiling of the top floor was covered in gold leaf. When it was rebuilt, the outside walls of the top two stories were covered in gold leaf in accordance with Ashikaga's original intentions. The architecture is quite nice, and it feels like going back in time. I would describe it to be shiny and neat. The visitors would feel very calm when they see it. Zen Buddhism is about trying to attain enlightenment through meditation. It comes from the Sanskrit word dhyana. It means meditation in the ancient language. It arrived in Japan during the 7th century. 9.6 million Zen Buddhists are still in Japan today. The main teachings of Zen Buddhism are that everyone has the potential to attain enlightenment within them, but ignorance keeps people from getting to it. Zen Buddhists meditate to attain enlightenment. Zen Buddhism rejects religious rites, scriptures, devotional practices, and good works. Zen Buddhism put up an impact on Japanese culture. It has influenced ink painting, gardening, calligraphy, tea ceremony, and it has influenced the warrior class. In the warrior class, Zen Buddhism has impacted archery and swordsmanship. It has impacted all sorts of life in Japan.
The real Golden Pavilion has a phoenix on top of the house made of gold. The phoenix is a mythological animal. In the stories, when the phoenix dies and burns up into flames, it gets reborn. After the temple was burned down and rebuilt in 1955, they put a phoenix on top as a symbol. To recreate the phoenix in Minecraft, I put gold enchanted armor on the armor stand. The real Golden Pavilion would have a Zen wall painting decorating the inside of the room. To recreate the wall painting in Minecraft, we used banner and ink sacks. We put the ink sacks on the left side and the banner on the right side. On the second floor, there's a space for a tea ceremony. To recreate this space in Minecraft, we use dark oak slabs for the table and white carpets for pillows.